Washington-based sprint car team that tours the country.
Well, here we go, Blake. Tanner Carrick, a chance to make a stamp here at Skagit Speedway along the Reese Redine Foundation 26 of Eric Fisher as they roll down the back straightaway into corner number 3, limb night of Dirt Cup. Number 2, 2024 is underway. The green is out, and it's a good jump for Carrick.
Tanner Carrick, former USAC Mouse Energy. Oh, and around goes Eric Fisher, and on his side. Flipped by DJ Neto, and now on all fours. Fisher moving around inside the car. That's good to see. Skagit Speedway safety quickly on the scene.
DJ Neto, who was starting in position number 12, unable to avoid the spinning, twirling Fisher up there at the top of turn 1 and 2. And you saw him get up there, and that race car did not stick with that kind of speed at the top of turn number 1.
Tough break for Eric Fisher. Eric List, what do you have for us? Eric List making his way down to the scene. I see him walking there, strolling up to the cool partnership coming on board there. We're here.
Yes, really do.
Beautiful weather. Here we go, Caleb.
That's right.
Try it again.
Back straightaway, second try at this. Tanner Carrick and Jesse Schlotfelter now your front row. Chase Johnson going inside row number 2 with Justin Cox next to him. Night 2 underway once again, and another good start for Carrick, leading him into turn number 1.
Tanner Carrick going to lead the way. Look at Chase Johnson to the inside. Chase Johnson on the bottom of turn 2. Big wheel stand. He'll shoot up the racetrack. Wow, nearly coming together with Jesse Schlotfeld.
Schlotfeld's got no fear. He kept his foot in it, drove around the outside, but boy, bottom of turn number 4, really good for Johnson. And Johnson now, after your leader, Tanner Carrick, down the back straightaway early on in this.
Tanner Carrick and Chase Johnson, a pair of former Chili Bowl A main starters, battling it out here at the Dirt Cup. Prelim night number 2. Johnson rolls the bottom. He'll look to the inside. Carrick bounces off the fence and leads him down the backstretch.
Boy, the top is getting to be a long ways around in 1 and 2, and that's allowing Johnson, just patient on the bottom, to stick right with Carrick. We're 3 in, and this time Carrick cheats to the cushion, looking for a better run off it. Johnson right there, wheel to wheel and wing to wing as they go into turn number 3, battling for the lead.
Carrick rolls off the high side there. Look at Chase Johnson come off the berm at the bottom of turn number 4 in the
yellow is out. It's turn number 1, and I think that's changed to a red on us as DJ Neto for the second time in corner number 1.
Skagit Speedway safety crew on the scene, and Caleb, you talk about phenomenal safety crews, and we are very, very lucky to have a top-notch safety crew. I heard you talk about it earlier, all the training that they do. Every couple weeks they're doing full-on training here at Skagit Speedway.
Whether it be drilling for the correct fire put-out procedures, I mean, it's more than just knowing where to spray it, but it's knowing what to spray, the correct chemical, plus getting to the driver in time. This time it's going to be crash response, best way to put that one, getting to the driver. Tanner Carrick, Chase Johnson down the back chute. Carrick goes early, little wheel stand, flies her in the air. He's up and around the top. There's Johnson down around the bottom as we go back to green.
Wow, Jesse Schlotfeld bounced off the berm, all 4 wheels off the ground. What a battle for the top spot, though. Chase Johnson continues to pedal the bottom.
Chase Johnson down low, patient around the low portion of the racetrack. Carrick's only got a little bit of momentum on him coming around the top. Johnson making the bottom work. He's nosing ahead at the apex of the turn. It's up to Carrick with momentum on the high side to get it back as they're almost even getting into turn 3 again.
What a battle for the lead. How about Dominic Gordon in third, though? The 410 rookie as Tanner Carrick switches lines, goes down to the bottom. That's a big move by Carrick. And boy, did it really throw Chase Johnson for a ride.
Now he goes back to the top of turn number 3 and gives some of that space that he bought right back. And here comes Dominic Gordon taking advantage and winding up the momentum. Johnson down low, Carrick down low, and it's Gordon from the top on the hunt for position 2 entering the third corner.
Dominic Gordon, a 410 rookie with NARC this year, making waves as he's moving towards the podium in the yellow flies.
Colby Thornhill right in front of our flag stand down in front here at Skagit Speedway. Thornhill at the time. Running a little bit deeper in the field. He was scored as 22nd the last time he came across the line. So Thornhill, a main event starter, lap leader last night. And we'll see if he goes work area or just a now. He's going to have to catch a break with this yellow flag.
We had that happen yesterday, though.
We did. Else Thornhill's going to get stuck in the pits. He can come out if he's a number of laps down, but you don't want to see that for Colby. As, wow, Carrick might have gone even a little bit early of the blue paint there.
Chase Johnson, though, a good restart for him. He's right there side by side with them, Caleb.
Wow, they're almost 4 wide further back in the field as well, as there goes Gordon up to the very high level of the racetrack. He's going to drive up and around Johnson and into position number
Jesse
2.
Slotfeld. Trey Starks upside or around the pirouette. So Jesse Schlotfeld did a monster wheel stand and set it down, and I'm not sure if it knocked the front end out, and Starks really had nowhere to go as Schlotfeld was slowing down into turn number 3. Devin Borden also involved there, Caleb.
As you were pointing that out to me to look at Schlotfeld, I caught the Starks flip, and it was a helicopter style rappel off the wall. Never got upside down, but the velocity that he hit with and the amount of rotations that he got in there as well was really something. Safety crew on hand to talk to Trey in the 55 and Devin Borden in the 8. Overdrive missed their marks, and at the end, there's Jason up in the top 5 doing Jason Solwald things.
If the bottom really comes into play tomorrow night, Jason Solwald can make some noise. He rolls the bottom as good as anybody.
Carrick again goes right at the beginning of the blue, and Dominic Gordon sniffs blood in the water. Threw the slider at Carrick, but couldn't get it to stick. Took the lead for the blink of an eye. Carrick's got it back, but it's Gordon winding it up around the top, coming after Carrick for the lead.
Dominic Gordon introducing himself to America tonight here on Flow Racing, making moves in the 10. He'll go side by side with Chase Johnson. Johnson down to the bottom. Gordon still pounding the high side off of 2.
It's weird to think of Johnson as the veteran in a battle in one of these deals, but there he is just rolling the bottom, and you can see that was the plan for Chase Johnson. Come out and use the low side as he tries to take second back away from Gordon. 10 in, 25 to go. A lot of racing left here. Actually looking at the reigning Dirt Cup champion, Justin Sanders, making the pass on Willie Croft.
Justin Sanders shoots by Willie Croft. Check another one off. 2X's Dominic Gordon starting to set his sights on Tanner Carrick. He's cleared himself free of the challenge from Chase Johnson. There's Justin Sanders. He's flying on the high side.
That is the race for 5th right now. So Croft sitting in the 6th position in the 29 car, using the bottom of the speedway. Behind them, 7th and 8th, Tanner Holmes in the 18. Jesse Schlotfeld, the birthday boy, goes bouncing off the fence. And as you just saw there in that battle, the blue 26 is entering the conversation. Zeb Wise on the move a little bit further back in the pack.
Zeb into the 9th spot as Dominic Gordon down to the inside. Slide job for the lead up at turn 4. Dominic Gordon gonna lead. No.
Carrick can't be shook. He got right underneath and made a great crossover. They go wheel to wheel down the back straightaway, coming up and taking the line away from Gordon and taking a jam on the binders, getting into 3. What a move by Tanner Carrick, who's putting on a masterclass of defensive racing out in front of this.
We'll see what Gordon does this time. Does he try to thread the needle down the backstretch or cut underneath him? Carrick comes up, and here comes Gordon down to the bottom. Dominic Gordon off the bottom. Can he lead the lap this time by? Yes, he can. Dominic Gordon, new leader at lap 16.
Nice move, Gordon. Now, can he hold it and streak away and put some distance between them? There's Carrick coming back after him for the lead. Gordon up and around the high side. Does he have the momentum? No, he does not. It's 1 lap for Gordon lead as Carrick takes it back. Caution coming.
Looks like Cole Macedo, the high pointman, coming into the A-main tonight. Off the pace in the Tarleton 21. Going to hustle to the work area to the attention of Drew Warner.
And a really fascinating call, Blake Anderson. We use split yellows here at Skagit Speedway. Now the question is, where was the yellow judged to come out? Tanner Carrick Gordon overtakes him one time with sheer speed, but Carrick gets it right back before we go caution. To the back straightaway restart. Carrick has been going very early. Supposed to go at the start of the blue. That's the earliest he can, and he'll do it again. As here comes Gordon with the slider in the corner. Carrick got down to block it, and look out. Somebody coming on the top. It's Justin Cox.
Justin Cox on the move to the middle. 3 wide for second. Gordon on the high side, powering away. He'll go after Carrick for the top spot in 3 and 4.
You've got 2 separate battles going for 4 different positions as Carrick trying to hold off Gordon. Gordon up and around the top stop, trying to knock down the curb as Carrick short slides into the corner. Gordon, all kinds of momentum after him in turn number 3 as they go through the turns.
Dominic Gordon off the high side. Carrick going to slide up. He'll lead by a car length at the start-finish line. Gordon down to the inside. Carrick goes to the high side. They're side by side. There, Dominic Gordon to the top spot. He'll close the door. Where's he going to 3?
They'll trade lines going into the corner, but from the top, Dominic Gordon takes the lead. We're 20 into this deal, and Gordon now might have the momentum to stretch away as he rights the rim and opens it up over Carrick for the lead.
Dominic Gordon starting to pull away now. Gordon rolling away from the field with 14 laps remaining. Lap traffic not even close to being in play.
So now for second, we watch as Justin Cox and Justin Sanders into the picture now. Justin Sanders fourth, coming after third, big slider through the corner. Sanders comes up a little bit short. Cox has got him going back into turn number 1. Both of them chasing Carrick for the runner-up position. Down the back straightaway they go, a car length separating them. Justin Sanders, the sheer car speed on the 2X, incredible as he's flying around Skagit Speedway. But now, Justin Cox trying to put the block on him, trying to freeze him for a second. Sanders back after it as he rolls the top. Big old move coming down to the bottom. Slides up in the corner, but he was a little bit short. Cox will get away from him and continue in the process, trying to keep Tanner Carrick close enough that second place is up for question. This is third and fourth, Cox and Sanders for the final spot on the podium tonight.
Final spot on the podium on the line. Justin Cox now has a little bit of breathing room from Justin Sanders, and he'll start his pursuit of second place Tanner Carrick. Dominic Gordon rolling through lap traffic already, Caleb, and Dominic Gordon chasing his first career 410 victory. Can it happen here at Dirt Cup 2?
What a coming up party for Dominic Gordon, who has always shown the talent. He's hitting open wheel, fly up and around the top of the Speedway. Traffic is going to get a little bit heavy. They put Gordon in between Gordon and Carrick, but all that traffic right now on the bottom of the racetrack would seem to stop.
Absolutely clear track ahead of him for quite a while is Justin Cox now feeling pressure once more from Justin Sanders. Sanders misses the bottom though. Last lap he was a car length off the tail tank. Now they're nearly side by side for third in turn number 2.
Carrick ahead of them is having to change lines to get around some of that same slower traffic, and that might play a factor as these guys dice for second, third, and fourth. Sanders finds the bottom of turn number 4 with 6 to go. To the inside of Cox, Sanders has got third coming off the turn, but the crossover's coming from Cox, and watch out going into 3.
Big slider. No, he'll leave him a line. Great move by Justin Cox to leave the line as Justin Sanders hangs on, but Cox turns the heat back up. He'll go back after him in turn 2. Now here comes Chase Johnson and Corey Day.
That could have got way nastier than what it was. Cox might have left himself out to dry a little bit as Day building some steam here in the late going as we're down to 4 laps to go. Chase Johnson back after Cox, and here comes Corey Day looking for the Don line in the middle of 1 and 2.
Corey Day working where about nobody else working. He'll go high in 3 and 4 this time by. He'll shoot by Chase Johnson, move Corey Day up a spot. Day inside the top 5.
Johnson not done. They're going to look to split the difference on Devin Borden getting into the turn, but Day's going to go all the way up and around. He'll get Cox for fourth, and Sanders is looming for third. Here comes Corey Day.
3-car battle for second, Caleb, because Tanner Carrick's right there. Look, all 3, second, third, and fourth on your screen. Justin Sanders up to second.
Sanders has got second. There it goes to the bottom. Carrick trying to get it back. And Day right in the mix as Dominic Gordon is checked out and gone. He is going to win his first 410 speed feature. If all goes right, this dynamite battle for second, though, continues on. Gordon off the corner wins Dirt Cup Prelim night number 2. And for second to the line, Sanders, Day, and Carrick is how we finish. Wow. Yeah, buddy. That's why you come back up and call 410 minutes, right?
How about Dominic Gordon? No.
What a night for the young man.
To the show, Dominic Gordon.
Yeah, Clovis, California, Skagit Speedway tonight. And if you could find a receptacle for your trash of any kind, we would greatly appreciate it. FanFest starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. and the green light on for Corey Day, who took third So Day will have a top 3 finish. The Mitri Construction 2X of Justin Sanders to the scale. Green light on. He will be no worse than runner-up tonight. Now is the first 410 win for Dominic Gordon going to be official? The NARC Rookie of the Year contender has won here at Skagit Speedway tonight at the Jim Raper Memorial Dirt Cup Pre-Light number 2. Out of the car, doing dance, Dominic Gordon at Skagit Speedway lights the fireworks and takes home $5,000 for his efforts. What a race tonight here at Skagit Speedway. That is just a preview of what we're going to do tomorrow night when we up the ante to $62,000 to win, $500 to lead a lap, and put up some big money over the rest of the field.
There you go. Picking up the his first 410 win, right?
Yep.
Dominic Gordon, Georgia right now. So you couldn't get Clay Cup, but I think you'll take this one, right?
Oh, Clay Cup was a heartbreak. It was honestly the same kind of track, just real slick to a curb right around the wall. Felt like I was leading the first 33 at Clay Cup again.
Yeah, I see. I knew I could get you with that one, right? Because I was there that night and you had the Dominic car there. But talk about Dirt Cup, because you had to battle for this one tonight, but man, it was a sweet one, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, you know, I love racing with, you know, the guys that we race with weekly back home. Just, you know, they'll run you clean, but they'll run you hard, and that's what it was. That was a freaking hard race for the lead, I feel like. Glad I came out on top, but, you know, Tanner gave me a real run for my money.
Now, rookie year in this, what were your goals coming into this Dirt Cup?
Our goals were just get the seat time and get better to come back next year. But, you know, now we're looking pretty stout going into Saturday, and I think we'll be good. We got a lot of notes this weekend, and a lot of valuable seat time.
And then, you know, the other thing is the track conditions from last night tonight. What were they like for you?
Pretty similar, and I felt so good last night, but I just couldn't make any spots, really. Tonight I just did the same thing, just pounded it up top, and it really worked out.
Talk about the team you're driving for.
Oh yeah, you know, my dad owns it. I can't thank him enough for what he does. He's the whole reason we get to the track every weekend. I can't thank Jarrett and Richard enough for what they do, Ashton, and everybody else that helps us out in and out of the shop.
And sponsors?
Oh, J.I. Apparel, 42 Driver Development, Smith Tie, Gary Silva Ranches, 10J Chassis. You know, they do so much for us, and without them, I wouldn't be able to get to the track every weekend.
Well, good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
He's got me $20. Got me $20 too.
All right, Corey Day probably had one of the most eventful runs tonight. Let's see, where'd you start? 16th? And then went to the back because you want to make it exciting for the fans here at Skagit Speedway. And then, let's see, finished third?
Finished third, yeah. It wasn't the object to drop 8 spots before the actual green flag of the race, but how it went down, and yeah, just glad a race car was good, like it usually is. Was able to work good too.
Now, when you guys went to did you know you had a problem? Is that why you went into the work area?
Yeah. I honestly didn't know. Like, I stopped next to Holmes, and I was getting, you know, I yelled at him to watch my right rear, and then I felt it going down, so I started motioning to you guys give me the work area. So just a little unfortunate. I don't know exactly what happened. Just really slicked in one, and you know, got 30 gallons behind you. It's not easy to slow the car down when those guys crashing. So a little unfortunate, but it all worked out.
And then what on that last green flag? When we get green flags going at Skagit, sometimes it takes a while for us to get going. Like last night we had a fuel stop on 9, tonight 8. But you found something. When did you figure out what you were going to do, and how long did it take you to, this is what I'm doing?
Yeah, I knew, you know, I could run the curve, of course. Just a matter of getting a clean enough track. It's tough. You know, you actually carry a lot of wing speed here, so when you're behind cars and you don't have enough air on your wing, it's hard to enter the corner, you know, how you need to. So struggled with that until I got inside the top 10, and guys started, you know, stretching out, and guys are running the bottom and weren't just, you know, all over the place. So yeah, it just took time. I didn't know exactly, you know, how it was going to play out there. Everyone was all over the place, and if the middle would have got dirty like it did last night, I don't know if I would have made it up through there, because you know, it's you know, easier to build a run on someone when there's 2 cars in front of you rather than 3. So just yeah, owe to a good car, and you know, just badass track by the Skagit track crew too.
And then you should be good in points for tomorrow night. And I don't know what your goal was coming into this, but I know you could have stayed closer to where you guys were and racing against all the guys that you won against last week, but you chose to come all the way to Skagit like you told me you were going to do at the Chili Bowl. And I'm sure the goal is to win this Saturday night main event.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I got a little bit of unfinished business here. Was really good in 2022 and just didn't put it together. And then last year, the track just really didn't allow me to race the way I needed to on the final night. So yeah, just you know, hungry to win this one. You know, I think this is probably my last cup on the West Coast to win. So and I love the event too. You know, Kevin Rudin's put a lot of work into this place, and Peter Murphy as well, to make it a badass facility and you know, host a badass event that I love. So you know, pieces rained out this week, but you know, either way, we were coming here.
And then one question that I wanted to ask you before I let you go: when you went on the high limit this year and decided you were going to do everything, did you have any expectations on what your year was going to be like, and that you were going to get these wins that you've got? How many are you now? Like 4?
Yeah, I think we're up to 4. No, we're up to 5 with that.
5.
Knoxville one.
Yeah. But
No.
4 high limit ones, right?
Right.
Yeah,
4 high limit ones. Yeah, just not really many expectations. I knew just you know, object was to win some races. That's you know, we won a lot of races last year, and you know, even won, you know, an outlaw race at the end of the year. So I knew that we had speed with the top guys. Just a matter of, you know, getting our package good for those places in the East Coast. So it's been good. Just like I said, owe it all to my team and to Shane Bowers for being a badass, and just yeah, it's been a good year. So only halfway done.
All right. Well, good luck tomorrow night, and we'll see you obviously back here in August.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Sean, you're in the dirt. Cali Dirt Video. Justin Sanders joins me, and I know, man, another second place run. But the good thing is, the points, you've got to be looking really good in points. I'm still waiting for the official points to come out, but it's got to be good there.
Yeah, second's a little bit better when you're not leading and then give it away. So we actually had a pretty solid race car tonight. Could move around actually, and I can run, you know, kind of run through the middle, kind of run the bottom, pound the top. I kind of do it all. We got to get a little bit better, get a little more drive, you know, try to beat Corey, but you know, we're in position again, and I mean that's what you got to do at this race, this format. You got to put yourself in position, and we did that. So yeah, we're just gonna gas it up for 40 laps. It's about all we can do. So yeah, no, it's good. We'll go over this thing with a fine-tooth comb tomorrow. Try not to have any park failures, and build off of what we did tonight. That's it.
So there's something about this racetrack that just suits your style, and that's one thing I was going to ask you. And then the second thing is the track conditions seemed pretty close from talking to Dominic and Corey from last night, but we didn't see the carnage.
Well, last night actually was a lot slicker, I think.
Okay.
It was a lot slicker, a lot dirtier in spots, and honestly tonight the racetrack was pretty dang cool, honestly. You're on the bottom, you could run the top, you could kind of slide through the middle if you really got to run on somebody. I mean, these guys did a pretty awesome job. I mean, it was on the fence in 1 and 2, and kind of at the end, like Carrick, you know, when I got him for second, I actually kind of arced it in and ran the bottom and got a good drive next to him, and I mean, it was just cool. You could do everything here tonight, which is all you can ask for. Hats off to the track guy and Peter and whoever did the track, because it was pretty cool. Actually, I had a lot of fun. It's one of the more fun racetracks, one of the more fun races that I've ran in a long time, the last couple of years. So we'll take it and be ready for tomorrow.
All right, well, good luck. Who'd you like to thank real quick?
Oh yeah, we got always Demo Mitri and the whole team, Hunter Brady. Oh man, just thought of his name, the guy that's been helping us this week, and I just forgot it. But thanks to him too. Aiden, Mitri Construction, Farmers Brink Company, North County Plastering, Yuba Sutter Aviation, Factory Cane Shocks, High Performance Lubricants, FK Rod Ends, Walker Performance Filtration, just TI-64, but it helps us out. So we'll be ready to go.
All right, good luck.
Thanks, man.
This is Sean, you're in the dirt, Cali Dirt Video.
I'll be right with a second. We're good.